For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, now and forever. Amen. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, now and forever.
General Board is unsafe for. General Board is unsafe for reduction.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. This afternoon, I will continue. We will continue our lecture on TELEREHAB. So with TELEREHAB, it has two components: the teleconsult and the TELEREHAB, or the online PT. Now, what do we do during teleconsult? During teleconsult, it is where the doctor will evaluate the patient online. So if you are the patient, all of you are patient, and I am the doctor. So I will be gathering informations about what happened sa imo prior to your checkup. So the doctor will do physical examination. They will ask you to raise your hands, to do a certain activity that is activities that is relevant to your complaint. So that's your teleconsult. With TELEREHAB, we are doing physical therapy to our patient online. So what platform do we use? We use Google Meet or Facebook Messenger. So with Facebook Messenger, we call our patient. Now, what are the procedures that we prepare prior to engaging in TELEREHAB? Number one, we have to send a soft copy of the consent and waiver. So what's inside the consent and waiver? The consent and waiver contains a lot of legal communication between the patient, the hospital, and the doctor. Anything about legalities is indicated in the consent and waiver. Now, question is, what if something happens to your patient during online physical therapy? With that, nakabutang da sa amon yung consent and waiver na if something happens to the patient, matumba ang patient, the patient will sustain sudden heart attack or any untoward incident. Nakasulat sa consent and waiver that the hospital will not be held reliable for that. Nitaon ko di yung consent and waiver. Ha? I will just show you some parts for a while. Kung ano na siyang consent and waiver. So kung ginisad na siya namon sa amon na patient, ginaprint niya sa mga pasyente, wala din kami ga-start kung hindi ma-print ang consent and waiver. After that, ginapirmahan sa patient. Pag-pirma sa patient, ginapasend sa amon, ginapicturan, kag ginasend sa amon. I hope you have consent and waiver here. Kaya lang ginapit. this is our consent and waiver. So this is a soft copy. Ginagpadala ni namon sa patient. And then, ginaprint sa patient. Kaya ila ginasulatan. Kaya ila ginabutangan sa mga data na kinahanglan para makomplete ang aton nga consent and waiver. So on the last part, it is where, in view of the foregoing, I hereby expressly and inevitably waive any administrative or legal action against the said doctor, therapist, and the hospital management in the event any damage or injury of whatever nature that may arise by virtue of the above mentioned telerehab treatment and procedure. So amo na siya ang nakastate sa amon nga consent and waiver. So far, we have been operational. We have been the TELEREHAB has been operational for more than 6 months already, and wala man may nakabo sa amon nga mga patient nga gina-TELEREHAB. Na umuwi na siyang muna natin ubrahon. First, let the folks or the patient sign the consent and waiver. If the patient can come here, if the folks can come here and can sign the consent and waiver personally, much better. If kung hindi ka kadto, gaan siya sa soft copy. Next, after nga na-accomplish na ang imo nga ang ato nga consent and waiver, you get the chart of your patient. We don't have chart here. You get the chart of the patient. What happens with there? What will you do with the chart? You check the management of the patient. Review the exercises. Study the exercises. Rehearse kung paano mo hulagon ang webcam. Kung diin na part makita, dapat gina-practice na siya namon para mabalaan mo kung diin na kung magtindog ka, makita balaihan ng imo tiil sa amo na view. So everything should be practiced first before engaging with TELEREHAB. After that, once na-review mo na ang management sa imo nga patient, you now call the patient. We ended up here yesterday bago nag-burn out. Okay? Okay. So, natagal mo ng patient mo, the next thing you do is to ask your patient about this. Ini siya. Number 1, you ask the patient kung nakakaon na siya. Yes or no. Nakakaon siya bala breakfast, lunch, nakasnack siya, and indicate what time. Next, has the patient taken any medications prior to rehab? If yes, name of the medicine and dosage. Next, has the patient has his or her blood pressure taken prior to rehab? If yes, you ask what time. Ano oras nyo ginkwaan, BP ang inyong pasyente? Or i-ask mong patient mo, sino nagkuha sa BP mo? Kung ang patient nagkuha sa BP using a digital BP apparatus, then okay lang, ask kung pilang nakuha. You ask if there is available pulse oximeter. If there is, makutun mo man siya kung ano oras siya ginkwaan sa iyang auto saturation. Is the patient currently with a companion? You have to ask if there is companion. With actual TELEREHAB, we only allow one companion to be around during the session. Kung iba lang patient, pwede na wala na, pwede may ara. But if the patient is bedridden or on vegetative state, nga kinahanglan may ara mahulag sa kamot niya, kinahanglan may ara may mahakwat sa iya, then we allow 2 to 3 persons to be around just to execute the transfer. And then after that, they will leave the scene. They are not allowed to stay. Now, after asking if the patient has companion, if yes, what is the relationship to the companion? Ano mo companion? Ang bata mo, yung mga pakaisa, caregiver. Does anybody at home know how to take blood pressure? If yes, you ask what is the available apparatus, digital or analog. Kung may ara, ask the folks or ask the patient kung analog kaya na sa pasyente, pero kung digital, dapat may folks. Ask them to take blood pressure. There are times that folks do not know how to take blood pressure. So it's very challenging. You have to teach the folks. You get the BP apps, then you instruct the patient how to use the BP apparatus, how to use the pulse. You instruct the folks how to use the BP apps, paano magbutang sa stethoscope, paano mag-check sa pulso manually, o kung mayara pulse ox, paano siya dinadasok sa tudlo sa patient. Next is the patient. This is very important. This is the patient currently situated in a safe place. Does it have good lighting? No clutters? Rugs? Pets? Good ventilation? No wooden furniture at the periphery? Good lighting to have good and better visual during physical therapy? Clutters, rugs, pets? Basig exercise ang patient mo nga orderly, nga elderly I mean, tapos nag-agi ang ilang nga pet, tapos natatakan sa patient na tumba ang pasyente, nalampo siya ulo. It's a big problem. Good ventilation, so it's very general. Siyempre, you will exercise, so you're gonna need an open air, or if not, open window para aragyan po ng oxygen, exchange of oxygen. Wooden furniture at the periphery for safety purposes. If ever natumba ang patient because we are at rugs, may pets nag-agi, kasi may harap pag wooden chair na lang po siya ulo. So dapat wala mga wooden furniture. Everything should be free. Now the last question is, in case of emergency, does the patient have access to any form of transportation to the hospital? Yes or no? And then accomplished by the name of the physical therapist. With our TELEREHAB, I'm going to send you a copy of this, but if you want to screen capture this or to picture this, okay. But please, you're not allowed to post this anywhere in any social media because this is a hospital property. For those who cannot do screen capture or cannot save this, I'll just send you a copy of this. Okay, next is I'm going to show you a video on how telerehabilitation is done. So, ari ako diri subong sa telerehab lab. Ay, may nagsulod. So the area where I do my lecture is the telerehab lab. So amo na siya din ang door. So this is where we sit and the desktop. If ever mag-traffic ang patient sa telerehab, some staff would use their cellular phone to contact the patient. So kung cellphone ang ila gamiton or ila laptop, ang ginagamit nila is Google Meet. Kaya kung kung gamiton nila ilang personal messenger, basi magsinabad ang mga patient sa ila.
Sabi mo sa naga. operating procedure. Kaya ano ba yung ano ba yung work mo sa office, Father?
My patient here is a priest.
How long ka nag-stay sa office? 2 hours. Naka-lunch na ng Father mo? Medications mo. Mga medications mo sa benefit mo na. Papapress. Twice a day, hapon. Okay. Mag-check ka mo sa Father.
Kamusta ko yung intro? Sige, stop na ulo. Wala, hindi ka nag-iarap na sige. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Okay, I'm going to say 3 times. Father, start the Father. Okay, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Okay. Kick to the front, Father. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, here's the every time. Okay, that's how we do online physical therapy in TELEREHAB. What is very challenging there is when we do back exercises to our patient. Williams, flexion, plus budlan pagtudlo. Sabi lagi kung ang imo instructions hindi clear, dapat ang imo instructions nga pinahatag sa patient mo is klaro kag ma-pick up isang imo nga patients. Like Williams, Mackenzie. So dapat kung nag-telerehab, kung mag-telerehab kami sa mga back patients, we also execute it. So kung Magabutang kami mattress diri sa loob, and then ga-observe ang mga pasyente para makita nila kung anong ginaobra. Basic occupational therapy management, we also do that. Wala ko lang na-include sa video. So physical basic occupational therapy activity, tanan nga exercise nga makaya na i-instruct sa patients ila na ginaobra, including agility exercise. We also do agility exercise online. Habang modalities, habang machine, no. Wala kami kasubot nga magamit modalities, especially heating modalities, kaya mas ima-burn ang patient. The only modality that we are prescribing is cold packs, cold gel packs, provided that the cold packs was placed on the refrigerator or on the chiller, not on the freezer. Kaya kung sa freezer mo siya butang, pag i-directly mo siya butang sa skin, kung natugnaw, pwede siya magka-ice burn, pwede siya magka-frostbite sa gel packs. So muna po yung na-instruct namon sa amon nga patient, nga ang inyong cold gel packs, dapat dira lang ginabutang sa fridge or sa chiller. So that's the only modality that we use. What if your patient has stationary bicycle? Okay with us, as long as it is prescribed by the doctor. So mag-stationary bicycle siya, so di na-move man ang cellular phone, di na-move ang laptop ng patient, di na-move ang kung ano man device na ginagamit nila para makita namon siya. But there should be someone who will accompany them, who will bantay them, who will check the vital signs, kaya ara sa likod, gabantay. So, amo na siya. That patient of mine, Father Harold, an Augustinian father, is the HR of the University of San Agustin. Nag-face-to-face rehab kami na. The next, nag-online anay. And then the next day, he came to rehab department. We had face-to-face physical therapy. On the third day, he had heart attack. Mayu lang, it did not happen during the online PT and the face-to-face. Kaya kung natabo siya sa online PT, dako nga problema, kasi mabugayan siya dala sa hospital. During that time, during our last telerehab, wala siya upod hindi siya stay sa hotel nila. You know, diba ang University of San Agustin, may hotel sila sa guwasang school nila, sa guwasang gym nila, may arada silang hotel, international, dala na siya stay. So may times nga, may mga days na wala siya upod nga caregiver. So mayo lang, during our last online physical therapy, he is well. Wala siya na heart attack. And then the next day, nag-face-to-face siya. Wala man siya nag-heart attack. Wala pa yung nakibuay. Grabe amon nga agility program. Grabe amon exercise. And then on the third day, we met sa hospital, sa buwa, nagpa-lab siya. Grabe yung balhas. Hindi ko, Father, ano natabo siya mo? Kasi niya, I'm not feeling well. Hinahapo siya. Kasi bukod, kasi na COVID siya. And then in the evening, dito na nag-chest pain siya. Kag may lang kay natabang na natagaan siya dahil insigida first aid. Because if not, pwede na ma-expire ang patient, pwede na laway ang outcome. So, muna. So, dapat importante gid kung mag-telerehab ka mo sa patients nyo. Vital signs gid dapat complete gid. Mayroon sila pulse oximeter. Okay, so that's it. That's the beauty. That's the nature of online physical therapy. Now, during your major clinics, we will send you the management ahead of time, like an hour siguro, so you can practice, so you can review kung ano ang mga i-instruct mo sa patient mo. Anytime this week up to next week. So you will have your major clinics and then the final round of reassessment. But with with IDC, ay virtual IE pa ka mo with Miss Claire, we still have virtual IE. Kinahanglan may isa pag ikaw mo ka IE. Any questions before we dismiss?
Permission to speak, sir.
Yes, Gab?
After the during and after the vital signs in patient.
Pardon? Sorry. Wait.
Okay, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Do you also consider the during and after the vital signs in patients?
Yes, during, before, during, and after. Aragin na sila. With back pain, with back exercise, if the patient feels pain when executing the exercise, we do not proceed with exercise. We proceed to the next type of exercise. It would like mag-assess kung wala ka, hindi mo ma-check na mo to, nagsakit na likod niya because of the exercise. Once nag-complain ng patient namon, nagsakit likod niya because of the exercise, because of the exercise, you just stop namon and then proceed sa next exercise. Payment. Okay. Yes. Sino to? Okay, Jason. Sorry, Alex. So far, wala pa gid kami history taking online. Usually kung mag-teleconsult sila, si Dr. Physiatrist is the one taking the history. So what we do, pag mag-rehab kami, PT notes na lang gina-over namon. But the title is not anymore. The title is not PT notes, but online PT notes. Hindi na siya PT notes. Before when we still have house call PT notes muna ang title. My note, I make it chief note. Ila PT notes or staff notes.
Permission, sir, to ask.
Yes.
Pwede ka mag-cut, sir.
Yes.
Sir, sa TELEREHAB lang, sir, for example, isang low back pain, how do you manage, sir, ang pain sa patient pala, sir? Like, di ba, sir, usually, nagabutang yun, sir, sa hot moist pack, sir?
Okay. We do classify patients. We do classify low back patient. If there is a need na mag-face-to-face siya, kinanglan makatugid siya. Not all low back pain is a candidate for face-to-face. Is a candidate for TELEREHAB. So it is the physiatrist who would filter the patient who will receive online PT. Umuna siya. Inayin pa na low back pain patient, silang mga like minimal low back pain nga makaya sa exercise, nga makaya sa stretching. So sila lang na. Some OPD patients, outpatient, some OPD patient, naga-face-to-face sila, naga-online pagid sila. Umunang ibang dire. Some stroke patient, for example, one face-to-face, two online PT to lessen the exposure. Since nag-start na vaccination, kag naka-vaccine na ang mga elderly patient namon, kag na-complete na nila ang ilang vaccine, nagbalik na sila as face-to-face. Wala sila kulbaan sa vaccine, kung nakulbaan sila is swab. Diba siya kuno mag-false negative kuno, mag-false positive, mag-amuni. Why sila kulbaan sa vaccine? Mas kulbaan sila sa swab. So subong, naglubo naman ang sensors namon sa isang online PT, kaya nagbalik na ang mga elderly sa face-to-face. Nagabalik na sila. Ang muna ang na-notice nyo last 2 weeks ago, laka lang ang mga clinical instructor nga nag-clean X sa inyo. Compare sa previous months na almost every day, I can see gahulamanay Wi-Fi para makasulod, practical sa kilid, practical sa dito. During the past 3 weeks, nagbalalik ang mga tigulang and at the same time, nagdamay pa din kami. Yes?
Thank you, good sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Questions? Excuse me. Importante gid kung mag-online PT, dapat clear gid ang imo nga instructions. Kung dapat pakita mo man sa patient mo nga ang energy level mo taas, ang imo nga enthusiasm taas man, para hindi ma-bored ang patient. Pwede kami, kung mag-exercise, pwede kami ka-play music, di ba? Kung mag-share ka, mabatian ang music mo. Nag-play kami music.
Hi, sir.
Bye-bye. Hello. Kung mag-chikong kami, tai chi, nag-play man kami music para at least doon ma-visualize Manila. May mga incident nga gataras BP sa patient namon. So we're doing relaxation exercise. You just gapo lang ang patient still, and then ga-play kami mga music, nature, ang mga background, inhale, exhale, small movement of the hands, basta nga pagnaogi lang ang blood pressure. With payment, they have the they can choose kung paano sila magbayad. They can pay it online, they can pay it on Palawan, on Western Union, kung Union, kung ano ang convenient sa ila. Bank transfer, GCash, pwede. The rate of our TELEREHAB is 450. So kung senior citizen siya, ang price na ginasend namon sa ila is ang discounted price. Kaya para kung magbayad sila dito sa Palawan, sa bank transfer, ang ila ibayad ang discounted price na. Hindi na sila pag-i-discountan sa mga money transfer. Question? Participation of a family member, matatlo ka mo online. So ikaw, yung patient, and then family member abroad, hindi pwede. Hindi siya pwede ka participate. Hindi pwede ka participate ang folks. Kung ara siya magtanaw, you let the folks sit down, nga makita mo ang folks, pero dapat siya lang isa. What happens if group nag-run out on the middle of TELEREHAB? Then we text the patient, sorry, nagka-technical problem. They would understand that. Nagka-technical problem, electric, internet connection. So we schedule the patient. How many patients do we cater every day? Since TELEREHAB is good for 1 hour, and we are operational for 8 hours, we can only cater 5 to 6 patients per day. The most 5. Okay, kasi if Dr. Cabrera is not feeling well, hindi siya ka-report. Or if ever may kami staff diri nga na quarantine and hindi siya magkadto, so she's doing teleconsult. We are the one, kami ang gaubras ang Google Meet niya. So, ga-check up sa patient niya. At the same time, ara man kami. Gabamati kami, kinaga-notes kami. I have no idea if ano pagitsubong ang mga ibang nga hospitals nga naga-TELEREHAB. Isang time na naga-canvas kami ang QualiMed, nag-agi lang ang TELEREHAB nila. And then after that, dula na, nag-teleconsult na lang sila. I don't know if sige pa sila gyapon if sige pa sila gyapon TELEREHAB. nakalabot na kami provincial and Manila para lang din sa telerehab and teleconsult. Questions?
Sir, last na lang, sir.
Yes?
Sa major clinics pala naman, sir, ang patient naman, sir, paano? Family member man, sir, or kamo, sir, ma-acting as patient?
Gina-plan out na namin kung ano, kung what will happen with your telerehab clinics.
Thank you, sir.
We will just communicate with you. Okay, any more questions? Last question. Legalities na discuss na ano pa? Participation ng family member na discuss naman. Ang amon subong goal sa telerehab is to make the telerehab more exciting. Kaya mga patients kahambal na sila nga, hindi na sila mag-telerehab, ginaburingan na sila kuno. Muna nga nagbalalik na sila, nagpa-vaccine na sila, subong ari na sila. So muna subong ang amon challenge, ang amon subong ginaubra. As much as possible we have to make, we will make, as much as possible kinahanglan namon nga exciting and not boring ang telerehab. Muna subong ang amon gina-workout subong. So, okay na ta? Are we good?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Sir. Regarding also with vital signs, sir. So, for example, sir, during after a vital signs is not stable, di ba dito nagtaas BP ya, do you wait for the patient to have your vital signs stable, bali mas take mo sa meat or i-end nyo and then makuha from reward?
Yes. Some of us would wait until the blood pressure will normalize. But if there is may nabulos na telerehab, kay ara ng PT Sugwa, ginapadali ka na kay ara ng patient niya, gina-inform naman ng folks na i-monitor siya, isulat ang vital signs. After that, after matapos ang nagbulos nga telerehab, online kami liwat, kag gina-chat namon sila. Kamusta ang BP sa patient? We do follow up. If kung hindi kaya, nahulaton na magbubo ang blood pressure, kaya may gahulat na next telerehab, ang muna mo ginaubra. Just like what happened with father, my patient, for me, he's hypertensive. Dabot na kami after isang rehab namon, 20 minutes lang, hasta nga magbubo yung blood pressure. Is now in UST for surgery. Okay? Are we good?
Sir.
Yes. We have one of the history sa St. Paul's Hospital. May ngalan nga Adrian. Si Sister Adrian Donatin iya ngalan. Yes, sister? Sister Adrian?
Sir, what if this sir na kailangan isang weight, sir, tapos wala ang patient, pwede siya kabra-bra lang, sir, sa gamit niya?
Hindi pwede.
Dapat, sir, ang exact na gamit.
Doctor, may wash equipment niya nga iya. Miyara kami before nga nalipat ko kung pila ka pounds ang mineral water bottle. Basta convert namon sa amo itong ginagamit sa patient bottle na may tubig. Pero most of them, gabakal sila ilang mga equipment. Gabakal sila sa ilang exercise tube, TheraBand, gabakal sila sa ilang gabakal sila sa ilang mga dumbbells. Na sister na.
Thank you,
Sila
sir.
sa una, pag nga mga madre, mga una nga mga madre nga naglalagto diri sa Iloilo. Si ngalan niya, si Sister Adrian Donatin. Mga French sisters. Okay na ba? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This is our last lecture. Thank you, everyone. I hope sa inyong 2 months stay, you learned.
Sir,
Yes.
pwede ka ask pa-picture lang, sir, tanan.
Gosh! Okay, sige ah. Okay. Hindi ko, sino lang, sir, may nagbukas daw nga mapapik. Ha. Okay.
Yay!
Sino makwa? Ala ka tambok sa, mula lang ko gulo. Ini band close. May picture taking. Close man ang iba, CD niya daw sir maka-picture. Okay ah. Okay? Sige, how about the others? Okay na ta? Ready? Sige, sino makuha?
Ako na lang ko na, sir.
Ate, sige ah. Sige, mas mayan na kuha. Ayaw ko.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ay, wait, sorry. Sige, isa pa din. 1, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Okay na, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Kami nga sa inyo nga 2 months nga stay diri sa Ambon and you learned from us. At least may background na kamo sa mga exercises na inyo pwede gamiton during your next rotation. So kayo ba na kamo kung if ever kung practical exam ka mo, electro and hydro, kabalo na kamo kung paano nyo ibutang ang hot packs, paano nyo ibutang ang electrode, kabalo na kamo ibutang sa mga towel nyo. Okay? With RCI, we will talk with math next month nga tani ang marotate diri will be with us for 2 months. Kaya during the first month, ara tanan ang mga ibang nga mga lectures. So during the first month, every day we do lectures. And the second month is dedicated for practical exam. So muna natabo sa inyo, you came on the second month, and then everything was practical exam na lang din natabo. Ang mga lectures medyo gamay na lang. And then wala kami naka-IE sa inyo kay taman kasako. So we hope we will communicate with Miss Math, na you will have another second month rotation para at least mataktal nyo man ang mga lecture during the first month. Okay guys, so always remember na stay healthy always. Stay safe and don't go out at night. If you go out, always observe the usual health protocols. Or at least wala may mamasakit sa akon. Everyone will be safe. All of our family members, especially our parents, our elderly sa balay na may mga comorbids, they will be okay. Nga walang yun may mamasakit. Okay? Thank you. See you on your see you around. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.